Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Greg, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks, we've got OG Anunoby. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now here's Holiday, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Well, Doris, when you analyze the skill set of Jrue Holiday, what do you think he brings to this team?
I mean, it's hard to capture in one particular skill, BA. We know that Jrue Holiday is elite and versatile on the defensive end. You can put him from positions 1 through 5, and he can guard that. On the offensive end, teams are going to give him shots, and his ability to stand in and calmly make those shots is invaluable. What you love about Jrue Holiday is this understated toughness. You know he's going to give you great effort and intensity nightly.
That one misses. And the stats for Jrue Holiday only tell half the story, Doris.
Yeah, they may not even tell half the story. Jrue Holiday is one of the most unique and gifted defensive players we've ever seen. Make him check 1 through 5, he can do all that. Change the game with his defensive ability, he can do that. This guy is special.
Offensive rebound. Robinson gets the bucket.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Clingan with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Off the mark there with a 3. Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Sharp. And Anunoby pulls it down. Takes the 3. Brunson missing again. Brunson's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Holiday from long range. Another 3 for Portland.
Well, if you know Jrue Holiday, you know he is more than capable of knocking down these shots at a very high clip.
Towns a screen on Holiday. Brunson surveys. Pass to Towns. With the 7-footer. It's good. Off the glass.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Trailblazers lead by 4. Clingan up top. Back to Sharp. Holiday against Brunson. Holiday passes to Sharp. Clock at 6. Shoots over Bridges. Sharp, no good. Knicks trail by 4. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Yeah?
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Brunson. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Anunoby for 3, and Clingan pulls it down.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Portland moving it around. There's 42 seconds left now in the first quarter. Holiday from long range. They grab their own miss. Clingan with a screen. Fires the 3. Portland again missing. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Trailing by 4. Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out Towns for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, what a save by Mitchell Robinson. Conversion on the second chance bucket.
Now Sharp. Stop the drought. Can't hit that one. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Portland ahead. They lead by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court right now for the Knicks. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kolek in at the point. Now here's Grant. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions.
No good on that one.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
And he's good on the second. And New York has possession. It's a three-point game. Pass to Clarkson. He goes up again. And he lays it up and in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
On the wing, Grant. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Off the left rim and out. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Trailblazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Avdia comes in for Sissoko. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Love. New York also changing it up. OG Anunoby's checked in for Yabusele. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Kolek. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Off the outside. Portland moving it around. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Holiday.
Yeah, by most standards, Jrue Holiday is very selective with his three-point shooting, but boy, he can knock it down.
Now here's McBride. And he also played really well in the win against the Clippers. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Three-pointer, Holiday. Kamara tips it back in. Kamara's got his second basket of the night.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Outside Anunoby. Hits a three-pointer.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Off the outside. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Reith.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's Avdia. Fires it from 18. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Now Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Pass to Reith. The three is up. And Jrue Holiday gets a 3. Holiday's got 6 here in the quarter.
What a smooth-looking opportunity. Holiday in rhythm right there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in, expanding my role. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. He's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Grant. New York also changing it up. Robinson comes in for Towns. And Gershon Yabusele subbed in for McBride. Outside Brunson. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Pure from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's some nice delivery.
Sharp passes to Holiday. Sharp a screen on Brunson. Holiday from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Clingan. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. To the wing, right side. Anunoby for 3. The putback. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Sharp. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Sharp. Now here's Brunson. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. From the top of the key, he buries it.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. New York out in front, leading by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Looking at the Knicks, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Man, we've seen Drew Holiday really having a great game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Holiday. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And as a rebounder, Klingon is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Towns outside. And an Obi for 3. Rebounded by Kamara. Kamara's got 4 rebounds in the game. Avdia passes to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot here. The shot. Avdia can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 1. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2", You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Denny Avdia.
This guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Towns.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
McBride, he's checked in for Robinson. And so Towns nails them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Holiday. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Holiday's got 12.
Well, we think of Drew as a defender, but tonight they've turned to Holiday's offense, and he has delivered.
Outside Anunoby. High post Towns. It's Bridges on the wing, defended by Avdia. Pass to Anunoby. Launches it. New York, again, can't hit.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up, but I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Portland moving it around. Holiday from long range. The rebound by Bridges.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Towns for 3. Portland with a rebound. Kamara's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Holiday. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by McBride.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Clap it up, man. Make some noise along with your Blazers. Breaker James Drew.
Reith comes in for Klingon. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Avdia. New York also changing it up. Huck Porty's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for Anunoby. And Clarkson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Three-pointer Holiday. Counted from distance. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
As Shaedon Sharpe continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
And it's Clarkson missing.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Yabusele outside. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Clarkson outside. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Brunson. Over Holiday. Brunson misses. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Grant. And that misses. That would have put him up. Clarkson outside. Over Sharpe. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. New York out in front, up 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Guerschon Yabusele. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the 1. Now here's Towns. Outside McBride. Launches a 3. Offensive board. Cat doing what he does.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
Grant the screen. Outside Murray. Grant against Yabusele. And it's New York with a rebound. Clarkson with the ball. To the middle. Towns passes to McBride. New York working the ball around now. Towns double team. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Murray.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Now here's Avdia, tightly guarded, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Let's remember, Avdia's 6'9", which means he is quite capable of being effective in the painted area.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
It's time to get down with your mascot. Let's move.
He's checked in for Portland. New York also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Yabusele. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Anunoby can't get it to go. Portland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Avdia passes to Murray. Back to Avdia. Going inside. That gives him the lead. And that's now 7 points for Deni Avdija.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Towns. Cat playing big. Oh, my.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
So for the Blazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Sissoko. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Murray. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in.
One shot.
Portland trailing here. Outside Avdija. Holiday against Brunson. Puts up the tray. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Knicks ball.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Bridges, takes a 3. Oh, the shot is off. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Trailblazers. Let's loose for 3. Cash from downtown.
When Drew Holiday drives it, folks, that head is on a swivel, and he's always going to make the right decision.
Now Anunoby. Now Brunson from downtown. Outside Anunoby. Oh, off target from downtown. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Robinson rips down the board. New York trailing. Sweet move. Cash.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Bridges against Sharp. Holiday outside. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot. Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
One of the best clutch players in the entire league. Step up, Mr. Jalen Brunson.
Sharp against Bridges. Yes! Using that window.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Brunson. Shoots a 3. Avdija rips down the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Brunson pulls it down. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Look at Brunson, tough in the lane.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either going to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Holiday. And here's Sharp. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
3-point lead, and an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
Brunson pulls it down. So New York wins it. They played the